it's David Allen and you are watching Sporting Icons.
Now there's an article here and it's from Barry Hearn where he believes that Fury and Wilder Part 3 may not happen unless Wilder and Fury both agree to take a much reduced purse. Now, I don't need to go through his entire statement, but in a nutshell, what Barry Hearn is saying, and whether or not you like Barry Hearn or whether you do, it is what it is. Like him or don't like him, he knows numbers, okay? He knows the financial situations of this, that, and the other. That's something that he's excellent at. Now, he looks at this whole situation where he says, okay, so Wilder Fury, they have this rematch clause, the contract, but it's based on original terms. Terms for when money was available. But now, because of all this situation that's been going on in the world with this pandemic, there's going to be a lot of people who can't afford it anymore. There's very, very likely that we could end up hitting a worldwide recession at some point because of all this kind of situation. So therefore, unless Fury and Wilder are going to take a reduced purse, then he can't see that this fight's going to happen because Bob Arum, Frank Warren, ESPN, everything, even when money was there, even before all this situation, they were still apparently not making as much money, if anything, potentially making losses on Wilder Fury Part 1 and Part 2 because of the promotion of it and the fact that the gates weren't sellouts and the pay-per-views weren't as high as what they'd hoped. So the third fight, first of all, it's not really a fight that people really are interested in because we know who the better man is. We know Tyson Fury is the better man inside that boxing ring. He's proved it twice already. Do we need to see it again for a third time? Not really, but the situation we have is there's a contract there. But can Top Rank, ESPN, the PBC with Fox, can they afford to put on this show? We know that they need a crowd. When I spoke with Bob Arum, he was saying that they need a crowd, which is why they're looking at Australia and China. There is potential that it could happen in Las Vegas, in the Raiders' new stadium. That's potential, but they need a crowd. Are people going to be comfortable to go watch? I don't know. Even if they are comfortable, a lot of people won't be. A lot of people won't be comfortable going there. And a lot of people are not too interested in that fight anyway. I'm not trying to put down the fight, but that's how it is. We know Tyson Fury is better than Deontay Wilder. We know it. So the other way of looking at it is, as Barry Hearn says in this article, what if Deontay Wilder lands that big punch on Fury and Fury don't get up? Then he's lost out on a Joshua fight, which is for hundreds of millions, right? So there's a lot of things to weigh up. Now, is Barry Hearn right about all this? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I can see the point of what it is he's trying to get at because the money that was once there isn't going to be there coming out of this whole epidemic. It really isn't, but there again, maybe China, maybe Australia, maybe they're willing to pay over the odds. Maybe they're willing to bump up the ticket prices, bump up the pay-per-views. Maybe that's one way of doing it, but again, that's probably going to put a lot of people off. Those who are and ah about going to watch it or and ah about watching it on pay-per-view because they're not too interested, you ramp the price up, that's probably going to deter a few more people, isn't it? But anyway, that's Barry Hearn's thoughts, is that he doesn't believe unless Fury and Wilder take a reduced purse, he can't see this fight going ahead because they can't afford to put it on without making a monumental loss. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, catch you all in the next video.